Now I want to continue the discussion and show what happens if you have a word that is not aguda or grave. Let's say it has the stress syllable falls before this. Let me start with a couple words that will help us understand this. We'll get rid of these that talk about the last letter because they're no longer relevant for these types of words. This word here, this is sílaba, and this is tónica. Sílaba, you recognize as syllable. Tónica means the stressed. So sílaba tónica means the stressed syllable. And clearly here, in sílaba tónica, this is the sílaba tónica, and this is the sílaba tónica. If we go on and check these also, you should know by now that the sílaba tónica is this one, the second to last, and we count from the end. Not this one, but this one, hablo. We also, another word for this is penultimate. Penultimate. In Spanish, penúltima. Here, again, same category. This is the sílaba tónica. Here, where's the sílaba tónica? Right, both of these are aguda. So it's ñol and so. Ñol and so. Remember that sílaba tónica does not refer to whether it has an accent mark, tilde or not. That's not what sílaba tónica refers to. Sílaba tónica refers to which is the stressed syllable, which is the one that carries the most force. When you are pounding the table, clapping your hands, it always comes out on the stressed syllable, right? You can see sort of like education is very important, right? Well, you're not going to pound the table on the E of education. Probably it's going to be education is very important on the port. So sílaba tónica is interesting because these words are called esdrújulas. This is another special word for us, esdrújula. Esdrújula means third to last, is the stressed syllable. In other words, the sílaba tónica is not the last, the second to last, it is the third to last. In Spanish we say antepenúltima. In English you can say antepenultimate, but only if you're trying to impress people. So sílaba and tónica are both esdrújulas. Notice that it doesn't matter what the letter is, because if it ended with a consonant, it would by default be aguda, and if it ended with a vowel, by default it would be grave. There is no default for esdrújula. All esdrújula words are therefore exceptions. Here is, so we have sílaba, we have tónica, here's another one. How do you pronounce this word? Right. By default, this would be música, a grave word. So we have to mark this word. And this one here, this is pronounced hipopótamo, which is hippopotamus, hipopótamo. We must mark it, otherwise people will mispronounce that word. Okay. Now the last category of word is sobresdrújula. Now sobresdrújula means it's greater than or equal to the fourth to last. If you had 100 syllables and counting backwards from the end, it was number 98 or 99 or 100. It doesn't matter. This is called a sobresdrújula. But here's the thing: sobresdrújula does not have any special rules. It has the exact same rules as esdrújula. That's why I think I'll just hide it to simplify things. However, I will give you a couple of examples of sobresdrújula words. For example, if you want someone to explain something to you, you might say, explícamelo. Explícamelo. And counting backwards, you'll see that it's 1, 2, 3, the fourth syllable back. Again, it doesn't matter. Once you get past this one, you realize that you're going to put an accent mark on it no matter where it is. So you just have to find the sílaba tónica here. Explícamelo. Explícamelo. Let me give you one more. Usually these are words that have pronouns, right? Because we're to explica, explícame, explícamelo. I'll give you another one here. How about Córtaselas. Córtaselas. This would be cut them for someone. Cut them for someone. Like, let's say someone needs their fingernails cut, and then someone tells you to cut them for them. Córtaselas. Hey, could be useful. I don't know. Anyway, esdrújulas are here. Sobreesdrújulas are here. As I said, it doesn't matter. There are no default esdrújulas. All of them are marked with no exceptions. They're always marked all the time. So again, the only time that we care about this last letter, termina con a, e, I, o, u, n, s, is if it's the second to last syllable or the last syllable. That is the sílaba tónica, the stressed syllable. Okay. That's it for the major rule. Everything after that is worrying about these exceptions here, the diacritico and the diphthong. So I think from here you can practice these. I drew a little chart to help you practice, or you can just go ahead and look at some trickier uses of. Actually, this one's a little bit trickier. This one's pretty straightforward. Uses of the tilde in Spanish. Okay. Hopefully this clears up most of it for you. You should be able to read just about anything now and understand why it has an accent mark. Okay. Go read stuff.